Libra, hey, what's going on, you guys? Welcome or welcome back to the House of Luminance. My name is Antoine, and just thank you so much for y'all's time. I do appreciate it. We're gonna go ahead and just slide right on into the love energies for you, Libra. All right, what's going on for Libra in love and romance? What are the energies for Libra in love and romance? Whenever they're guided to see this video, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, as well as anyone here who is connected to a Libra in any way. This could be your message. All right, Libra. So your central energy here is attraction. All right, Libra. Listen, this may be a time for you where you could be attracting a few different suitors. All right. Or listen, you could be feeling as though you are just very attractive during this time. All right. But I do get this magnetic feeling about you, okay? Especially when it comes to people. I'm more inclined to feel like there are more than one person that during this time finds you very attractive, right? You may not see it, right? Or, you may not know that that's how people feel, but I do get that feeling, all right? Under the deck here, we have relationships, okay? So not only are people are attracted to you, but there's also people that actually want to have a relationship with you. And there may be at least one special person in the bunch of these people, right? That you may even feel like you're more aligned with to actually have a relationship with them as well. I do feel like there maybe is someone that you have connected to recently that you do see very eye to eye with. But I do feel like it's still very much in the beginning stages. It feels very much as though you have other options, Libra, okay? Or they could as well, or you both might, right? But I do feel as though it's that, okay? Let's see, I'm curious to what see under there. Okay, faith. Okay, faith, the one captured. Oh, I love it. I love it, love it, love it. And then ecstasy would have been the next card under the deck. So the energy between y'all is hot. But under the relationships card, we had faith, the one, and then captured. So Libra, this person feels like you are a great catch. Okay, they feel like you could possibly be the one. All right, this person, it feels like they've prayed for you. Okay, and now here you show up. Okay, wow, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. This person, you may know who I'm talking about because amongst all of the people here that may be interested in you, whether you know it or not, this person feels as though it feels as though this person has captured your attention like early on. Okay, this might be just this one person that you know. It's actually a great match between you two, but for whatever reason, Libra, maybe you keep your options open just because there's been no offer of anything else that's more stable. Okay, there hasn't been, it doesn't feel as though there's been a defining conversation between the two of you, determining that you two are, together officially. All right, let's go ahead and get some tarot. All right, Libra, we have the Chariot. Okay, so somebody is either, I'm feeling, somebody is about to somebody is making movements, all right? And it is really a big push from spirit, or a big push maybe from something that they had already in the works, right? But there is movement that is carrying forward in somebody's life, okay? And in a good way, okay? Maybe someone is doing a lot of traveling, or someone's having the opportunity to travel. or someone is getting the opportunity to really do something that resonates to their heart space, which will, just kind of take them outside of their, normal pattern. Okay. But it is a good thing. Whether that's you or them, I do feel okay. So now we have the Ace of Wands here. Yeah. Yeah. So the Ace of Wands is a beautiful connection here, Libra, because this indicates to me here that someone sees you as a new start, a new beginning, a fresh opportunity at love again. Okay. I also feel that overwhelming attraction, right? Remember, we had ecstasy come out, you know, as the last card. But, there is like this huge attraction to you, Libra. This person, okay, and this person has some stamina. I'll say that as well. Whew, boy, do they have some stamina. Okay, I'm off it. Let's go ahead and move to the next card here. We have the death energy. Okay, now the thing is, Libra, is that to be in a relationship with this person, it does mean that you do kind of have to transform in a way. Maybe it's through your transformation, maybe through an evolution that you're going through right now, Libra, that you're being rewarded with this type of energy, this type of love. Like I said before, it feels like a new chance to have love again and maybe do it, different than maybe you've done it before. Because this person is different, this situation is different. It's come about in a different way. It really feels different than any other time when you thought somebody was the one. The Strength card. Yeah. A part of the reason why this feels different as well, Libra, is because I feel like you've been able to tame that part of you that maybe gives up too easily, on people. Or, you've been able to kind of get control under maybe some of your own self-doubts that you were telling yourself that would make you feel weak in relationships. The Strength card is letting you know that you don't have to be that way and that you're not that way. Wow. And that this person is also strong as well. And they've overcome a lot as well. There's a lot of maturity here on both sides. You may meet this person like in church, if you believe in going to church, or if whatever, whatever place that you gather, in, with the same beliefs of everyone else, right? Or similar beliefs, right? This person feels like y'all feel like it feels like y'all share similar values, is what I'm trying to say. All right, under the deck here, we do have the Ten of Wands. All right. So the Ten of Wands here makes me feel as though, Libra, there is a moment of spirit has seen you struggling, whether it's within love, or within your healing journey, or just in general, right? Spirit has seen you struggle, and Spirit just here to let you know that that struggle is almost done. Okay, there is going to be a time of relief. All right, you're almost done. You're at that finish line. Do not give up. Maybe even do not give up on this person if it doesn't feel like it's just easy at first. Which is also maybe why you've kept your options open as well. Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and get some more cards out here on the table. All right. What else do we need to know about this connection for Libra? For the energy of Libra, what else do we need to know about this connection? Okay, the King of Wands. So this person could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but they do show up here on top of the Ace of Wands. Okay, so this person Libra feels like they are quite accomplished. They feel like it feels like they're a person who knows how to get things done. Okay, and that's part of what like attracts you to them, is because they feel very they feel very much like a leader, right? Like, oh, I know the way, and or if they don't know the way, it's, oh, I can find out the way. You know what I mean? Like they feel very much like a doer. You know, but not only are they a doer, but it feels like they're structured as well. I don't know. I don't know why I'm picking up on that. Maybe that's just kind of what attracts you to them, right? It feels like they offer some sort of structure, but it also feels like they are able to allow you to feel more boisterous. There's a part of their energy that rubs off on you and it makes you feel more charged. Okay? I don't know. I don't know where that's coming from, but all right. Okay, so we have the high priestess. Okay. Okay, so I'm hearing two things with the high priestess. The first thing that I'm hearing is that within this relationship, there's really like no limits as to where this can go. Okay. There's a very spiritual aspect here to this coming together, right? Whatever this is so far, there's a spiritual aspect to this. It feels like this person has shown up in your dreams, or it feels like when you're around this person, just everything within you tells you to, yes, this is it, this is the way, this person, and I'm not trying to say like you're making yourself be led down a path with somebody, but it just feels as though, out of, like I said, out of anyone else that you may have like in your vicinity, anybody else that's interested in you, it feels like this is the person that you're energetically drawn to, intuitively drawn to. I may even say it feels kind of very much so with next to the death card. It feels very past life energy. Scorpio, Cancer energy for sure here as well with the Chariot. But yeah, it feels very much like this. You may like y'all's energies are kindred from a past life. Okay, so the Seven of Wands. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, again, it feels very much like there are other people that are like competing for your attention, Libra. But I don't think that anyone really holds a candle to this one person that you're like already identifying as like the strongest candidate. And it's not, you can't even call them the strongest candidate, right? Because it feels even more than that. It feels like it's really the beginning of something. Libra, you just haven't fully maybe let go of all of those other people that are like hanging on to an idea of being in a relationship with you, which with that death card energy may suggest that that's actually, it may be time for you to do that now, or you may be feeling safe enough in this connection to feel like you can go ahead and do that, and take that risk. The Seven of Swords, so now we have sevens, double sevens there. Also the seven with the Chariot, 777. As it makes a diagonal here to the High Priestess, I'm getting the feeling like it's Libra. It doesn't have to be as complicated as maybe you think it is. In fact, the amongst the choices that we've been talking about, like I said, you're spoiled for choice, really. But the thing is that there's this one person that is really doing it for you, and it's time to go ahead and make that person known. That make that person. It's time to go ahead and make it official, Libra. Go ahead and make this official. You feel safe with this person, and you are safe with this person. Okay. Under the deck now we have the Eight of Wands. So yeah, so you're about to be making that. You're about to be communicating this very, very soon with this Eight of Wands energy. A lot of fire energy showing up for real. Definitely. This person may be even coming to you. Oh, okay. Yes, this person may be actually making a gesture to you before you even have to. This person is going to go ahead and just select themselves as the person that you're going to be with, just based off of how they approach you in some sort of way or how they take some sort of action with you. And oh, it's just going to melt you to bits, Libra. It's going to melt you to bits, Libra. And anybody else who thought they stood a chance with you, child, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. The moon, yeah. I feel like there's a surprise coming your way that you may not necessarily be aware of. It's a beautiful surprise. You may be kind of catching hints here and there here with that High Priestess card. But this person is like planning something for you. Okay, Libra. Now listen, at the time of me, now this is a timeless message, but at the time of me recording this, it is currently Virgo season. And Libra season will be the next season. So they could be trying to like make some special plan for you or whatever, either in the month of September, or if you're in October Libra, you know, in your month as well. Okay. There is an air of mystery as well about them. Maybe that's kind of the hint that you'll be getting is like all of a sudden they're mysterious about shit and you're like, it doesn't feel like they're hiding anything from you or like they're withdrawing in a way. It doesn't feel like that. It just feels like they're just being mysterious, right? They're being very mum's the word about your birthday specifically. I don't know, but let me know how that goes when your birthday rolls around. So we do have the devil card energy here. Now listen, with the devil card energy, I do get this feeling of maybe some sort of like overindulgence. Okay, Libra. Also, I do get this feeling with the devil card that I get the feeling with the devil card that you may find it a little bit difficult to kind of like let go of the life that you had before this person. Like I said, maybe you may be like used to attention from a whole bunch of different people. This person is showing up to show you that you don't need that, right? They're here to show you all of the attention, but maybe you might have a hard time kind of letting go or maybe understanding that, you know, it doesn't take all that. And I'm not trying to make you sound, you know, no type of way or nothing. I'm just showing you here that the devil is here, right? So no, this relationship, nothing is perfect, right? But this is a beautiful beginnings to something. Okay, so maybe there is some sort of like depression that you may be dealing with during this time. Maybe this person meets you during a time of depression, or vice versa. Okay. The next card, yeah, the three, yeah, this person. Okay, so the 3 of cups, yeah, this person really like brightens you up. They really brighten your day a lot, Libra. Whenever they come around, it doesn't feel like you're down in the dumps about anything. It really feels like when they come around, you're really, really happy, and they bring that out in you. Okay. This is a beautiful message, Libra. I'm gonna go ahead and leave it here before it gets too long. Before I start saying all the same stuff over and over again. But this person wants to make movement with you, Libra, okay? And that's really the biggest sign of knowing that this person is the one over anybody else that may be interested in you, is because this person is actually taking action on you, Libra. All right? All right, bye. Before it gets too long, y'all. I'll see y'all in the next message. Bye.